Good morning, Saturday the 27th of April, and my penultimate jaunt to the 2023-24 season sees me at my starting point for a lot of my vlogs, Meadowhall train station. Today's vlog's going to be a real corker. It's Lincoln City who need a win to guarantee a playoff spot against League One champions Portsmouth at Sincil Bank. Anything other than a win could let other teams like Oxford, even Blackpool in to claim the last playoff spot. So Lincoln really do hope that Portsmouth will be on the beach after the championship win last week. Should be an absolute corker. So it's quite easy to get to Lincoln from Meadowhall. It's direct on the train, and it's about 20 minutes to the ground, and it's an early start today because they're all 12:30 kickoffs. So I shall see you again when I get to Lincoln. And after a relatively trouble-free train journey, here I am at Sincil Bank, ready for this monumental last home game of the season for Lincoln. Portsmouth, Lincoln fans will be hoping they're on the beach after already already sealing the title last weekend, and Lincoln really need a win to cement the playoff place. The form that Lincoln have been in lately is nothing sort of astonishing. I think they deserve a playoff place, but in football people don't always get what they deserve. But we're nearly 2 hours away from kick-off time, and it's really rammed. Plenty of Portsmouth fans here as well, as you would expect. Party central. But I'm really looking forward to this one. It's stayed dry so far. It's still pretty cool, but I mean, and nowhere else I'd rather be than a match on a Saturday afternoon. So this is my penultimate vlog of the season. My last one will be at Wembley Stadium next Sunday, the 5th of May, for the Nationwide League promotion final, which I tend to do every year. I don't know who's in it yet. It's either Solihull Moors, Altrincham, Bromley or Barnet. Either way, it'll be a good occasion, always is at Wembley. But that's for the future. Today, it's all about Lincoln against Portsmouth. So I'll see you when I get inside the ground, guys. Well, we're about an hour before kick-off time now, and this is my seat in the Romac stand. Good view of the action. Lincoln Cathedral popping up at the back there. It's a sellout today, which I'm not surprised about at all. And fans outside at the fan park, where I've just had a foot-long Lincoln sausage roll, hot dog with onions, which were absolutely superb. £6. Not bad really, because you got half a pound of sausage. Really nice, well cooked, really were nicely presented, and I managed to consume it before the rain started, which is coming down now. But yeah, so I'm well fed, I'm happy, I've had a good train journey, and I'm looking forward to this monumental game in the history of Lincoln City Football Club, especially if it goes the right way for the Imps. Portsmouth, having wrapped the title up, obviously they want to be professional and they want to give it a good go. Whether they'll go in for the 50-50s is anybody's guess. Lincoln have been on an incredible run of form. I don't know, I can't call it really. I mean, if Pompey play as champions, Lincoln have got a problem. If Pompey play like they're looking forward to their holidays, Lincoln might just tip the scales in their favour. But either way, it'll be a hell of a watch in front of a big crowd with a good atmosphere. So I shall check in again when the teams come out, and it's SkyBet League One, Lincoln City against Portsmouth. Atmosphere building now, the ground's almost full. About 8 minutes to kick-off time. Ball boys are just waiting for the teams to come out. The Pompey end quite full, not exactly full, but having said that, it's a hell of a long trip up here for a dead rubber. The main stand, as you would expect, absolutely packed to capacity. And play-up Pompey's coming over there making plenty of noise. But it's a vital game this for Lincoln. They could get in the second tier, well, for the first time, obviously in my lifetime. I don't know if they've been in the second tier before. Put in the comments if they've been in the second tier before. Certainly can't remember it in my lifetime, but the manager and coaches have done an incredible job here. But there's not much spare room here at all. They said it was going to be a sellout, and it's looking that way. People still coming in. There'll be some hell of a noise when the teams do come out. No, can't understand why people turn up at a game like 5 or 6 minutes before kick-off. Here they come, the team. Lincoln in the traditional red and white striped shirt, black shorts, red socks. And I think they're doing a guard of honour for the champions Portsmouth, which is a good thing. It shows a lot of respect there. Yeah, the Lincoln players lining either side of the tunnel, waiting for the Pompey players to come out. Very respectful, I think. I think Pompey will be wearing the grey away kit today, if warming up's anything to go by. Just waiting for the champions now. And as always, it takes forever. Well, the ref's out and his linesman, so just waiting for the champions now. Obviously they want to make it a good entrance. And here come the champions, Portsmouth FC. Very respectful of Lincoln, that is incredibly good. Yeah, Portsmouth in the grey away kit. Champions of League One 2023-24. So goal flashes as and when they halfway through the first, halfway through the second. SkyBet League One at Lincoln City against Portsmouth. Just in the 21st minute now and still no score, but it's been an interesting watch so far. Lincoln have come close, well, close-ish on a couple of occasions through Sorensen, the right back. He had a free kick from a set piece that was just wide and a header just over from another set piece. Portsmouth haven't come to lie down. I mean, they went close a couple of minutes ago when Sparks got down the left, crossed the ball, and Colby Bishop hits it just wide. So it's an interesting watch. Still no score. Pompey coming forward at the moment. Oh, obviously the Pompey fans are in party mood. Pompey put the ball in the net, but there's been a collision between Colby Bishop and Jensen, the Lincoln keeper. It looks quite a bad one as well. So the referee stopped play straight away to deal with the injuries, so the goal won't stand. But it does look a really bad injury between Bishop and Jensen. I'll keep you posted. So we 22 minutes gone, it's Lincoln 0, Portsmouth 0. So we're just entering in 3 minutes of added time at the end of the first half, and Lincoln have got a free kick at the edge of the box. Really and truly, Pompey should be in front. They had 2 chances on the half hour. First, Colby Bishop had an effort to save by Jensen, and then from the rebound, Paddy Lane. No, it weren't. It was. I can't remember who it was. Had an effort blocked on the line. And there's been a bit fractures, 1 or 2 yellow cards at the moment. Number 44, Pierre Harris, yeah. He's had 1 or 2 brushes with Lincoln players, got himself a yellow card, as did Pompey both Mousinho, and 1 or 2 Lincoln players. So it's getting a bit for no team places, but there's that much riding on the game. As it stands at the moment, Lincoln go down to 8th because Oxford and Blackpool are both winning. So, but 1 goal can change everything. But a pretty even first half, I would say. Lincoln still attacking. Claim for a penalty not being given. But Pompey clear. It's just going to be a 1 goal game this. If Lincoln get it, they're back in the playoffs. But Pompey are competing well to say that they've got nothing to fight for. Brilliant atmosphere. So just coming up to, we're just going up to the end of 3 minutes of 3, and it's goalless. Pompey fans, obviously, as you might expect, in really good voice. And that's half time. Lincoln City 0, Portsmouth 0. Lincoln fans not happy with Pompey's gamesmanship at the moment. Players gone off injured, took him about 10 minutes to walk to the touchline. They're making 2 more subs now. They're just slowing the game down whenever they can. Ben House has had another decent chance for Lincoln, headed tamely wide for win unmarked. So if Lincoln, like I said, if Lincoln do fail to get the win they need, they've only got themselves to blame. They're definitely the better side in the second half, but Pompey just strolling along, doing what they want, and Lincoln haven't broken them down yet, but Pompey's not done anything as an attacking force in the second half. And game's just restarted now. I think there'll be a pile of injury time at the end of this game. But while ever it's 0-0, everybody's got a chance. Lincoln, they're definitely the better side, but the better side doesn't always win football matches. The final ball's been poor, the finishing's been really poor, but their approach play has been decent, so who knows. And Lincoln do win a lot of games late on. And Pompey on the attack now, but just got a corner. The first corner of the second half. In fact, it's one of the first times they've been in Lincoln's half this second half. So we've got 23 minutes to go, plus probably what will be a load of injury time, and it's still Lincoln 0, Portsmouth 0. Goal for Portsmouth. After all the Lincoln attacking, all the close things, the missed penalties, Portsmouth gone up the other end and scored. Pierre Harris scored a good shot, right foot into the corner. But Lincoln couldn't have put anything more into the second half. It's a bit of a disappointment for them, but the champions are 1 up. Pierre Harris on 81 minutes. Very, very disappointing for Lincoln. Obviously, the Champions fans are very happy. Do they deserve it? Probably not on the second half showing. But goals win games, and they've got one. Norris in the Portsmouth goal have been performing miracles. So, you know, putting 2 or 3 really good saves off. Lincoln left it all, leaving it all out there, and it's just a shame that the season won't be extended now. I wouldn't have thought. They needed 3 points. 1's no good, but they're still attacking. So who knows? Anything can happen. But the champions do what champions do, and that's soak up pressure and get a goal. So with 8 minutes of normal time, and I think there'll be a boatload of injury time. It's Lincoln City 0, Portsmouth 1. Well into injury time now, and Lincoln still haven't had any inroads into the Pompey defence. In fact, Pompey is finishing stronger. Like I say, it's a very disappointing day for Lincoln. But Pompey look like they've got this sewn up. So what I'm doing is I'm going to call this a few minutes early. I don't think there'll be any more goals. Bit disappointing. I think Lincoln were very disappointing first half. Second half, I thought they were very, very good, but Portsmouth did what they had to do, stopped in the game, broke play up, a bit nasty, stopped on the floor, a bit of gamesmanship, but they got the goal, and that's why they're champions, I suppose. I'm sure they've played a lot better than they have done today and lost, but they've done what they had to do. Lincoln, fine season, finishing 8th, especially where they were around about November, December time, so they've got a lot to work on. So I'm going to call this with 3 minutes of added time to go. Lincoln City 0, Portsmouth 1. What I know, Paddy Lane goes and scores a second goal for Portsmouth in the 101st minute. Good move, a good finish. So Lincoln's season finished pretty badly, but Pompey deserved champions and ran out probably undeserved 2-0 winners, but it's what champions do. So that is it for me for the EFL for this season. The only one vlog I'm going to do is next Sunday at the Nationwide League playoff final at Wembley. Finalists still to be decided, so that should be interesting. So over and out. So the final score here from here at Sincil Bank: Lincoln City 0, Portsmouth 2.